Alright, this is an Ultra Nightmare Guide, Episode 1, Hell on Earth. It's basically a live playthrough, just with commentary over it on what I'm doing and how I'm routing. I skipped the Glory Killed Zombie, and I have new weapon equip on new weapon. Weapon equip on new weapon disabled, whatever it's called in the menu. I'm getting sticky bombs here. It's good for dealing damage by proxy. It has long range, crowd control, ammo conservant, full auto is a rapid fire weapon. I wouldn't exactly consider it that. And even if you wanted to consider it full auto ammo conservant, why wouldn't you just use the base fire to take care of enemies? Wouldn't it just be a faster reload when reload is just that anyways? Now here, we're going to just go for ammo pickups. We're going to avoid using the chainsaw. There is a single chainsaw pip, so if you're desperate and don't know what to do in the situation, can't find any pickups, you can use your chainsaw ones. But just don't be irresponsible with your ammo conservation in this first arena. We're saving 3 pips for the Arachnotron in the upcoming arena. And in the next arena, you can kind of skip it entirely if you really wanted to. So we're clearing fodder. And yeah, that's the first arena for you. If you want to bunny hop like I am, get DSRU, Doom Eternal Speedrunning Utility. You can find it on Google. It has a built-in free scroll macro. Son of a bitch. Alright, so the next thing we'll be doing, Skip will be doing, is punch boosting off the Gecko Demon. I didn't really get what I wanted there, but you can see how that'd work if done optimally. Things take retries, you know? And, yeah. I'm just gonna do this all in one go to avoid bullshitting around and doing like 1,000 attempts of the same video. So as you can see, a fodder is lured up here. Okay. So we're going to want to lure a zombie over here because zombies aren't going to be pesky and just run off. So as you can see, we got a zombie almost here. Now that he's here, we can... Now that we've got a zombie here, we can punch boost. Now, how does punch boosting work? Well, I have that in my tech tutorial video. I'll link it in the description along with DSRU, which I mentioned earlier. Yeah. But that skip's completely unnecessary. You can just fight through the arena as normal. For me, I haven't really done that skip a bunch, so... I wasn't very experienced with it, and it probably would have been quicker to just go through the arena normally. But if you really want to practice it, you can do that skip and save some time. But other than that, the normal tactic would just be to take down the Arachnotron and just clear the fodder. Now, you see here that I took down the Arachnotron manually by killing it with sticky bombs. But if you would have done other routing, you could have avoided that. Because there's a chainsaw pip. There's a chainsaw pip in that arena that I punch boost off of, and there's a chainsaw pip on the... And there's a chainsaw pip around there when you first enter here. So, using that with your chainsaw pip that generates naturally, you can have 3 pips, full pips, and chainsaw the Arachnotron that I killed with sticky bombs. Now, not to say I'm using suboptimal routing, but you're going to want to get Precision Bolt here. Micro Missiles isn't going to do you much good. There's a health pickup here. You can skip that. Basically, you're doing animation skipping. You either do that by punching it and shooting your shotgun at the same time. It'd be done like this. So you shoot your shotgun and then punch. But a more optimal way that doesn't leave you with the Superman glitch is just switching to another weapon, before you pick it up, like I did. So you see I switched to heavy cannon right before I picked it up, picked the frag grenade up, and I skipped the animation. Now, for less experienced players trying to take down this upcoming Arachnotron, you're probably just going to want to spam it with sticky bombs. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit it with a frag, and then I'm going to punch swap it with precision bolt. Now, as you can see, that was fairly quick. This next Arachnotron is completely optional. In fact, most of the times, it'll run in the complete opposite direction of the doorway and not block it at all. He's a fairly compliant fellow. I wouldn't advise ignoring this Cacodemon, by the way. Cacodemons are the most annoying early level pest. They can do massive damage. They can one-shot you if you're not careful. Now what I did, I got off this wall and I hopped and got this armor. But the normal tactic is you go over there, go over here. Actually, I don't know what the normal route is. I've never done the normal route. But, so I guess just use the routing I used. Now, for you there who aren't game journalists, you know you can just one-shot tentacles with the weakest gun in the game. So as you can see, we're approaching the mall arena. This arena can kill you if you're not paying attention, because it is the hardest damn arena in this entire game. Not entire game, entire level, my bad. It spawns 2 Cacodemons, one at the first and one at the second. So you'll see what I'm talking about. So there's one, and one will spawn behind me. And another one will spawn over there shortly after the Arachnotron spawns. You're going to want to camp his spawn. Again, for a normal player, you can just take him down with sticky bombs, or if you can't even take him down with sticky bombs, just go at him with full auto. You have the frag grenade at this point, it's not as risky. But beforehand, it is risky because you have to rely on the damage threshold stunning him, which isn't very reliable when your weapon does so little damage. But I guess it is balanced out by the fact Arachnotrons have so little health. Now you can see we're getting somewhere. We clear this fodder and we fight the upcoming Arachnotron. You're gonna want some ammo before you take this guy on. Very reliable way to get soldiers into a glory kill state is either by shooting them point blank with the base fire of the combat shotgun, or shooting at their feet with the sticky bomb. The splash damage will absolutely wreck them. It'll be a guaranteed glory kill state every time. And as you can see, I finished the level. And if you want to be real fancy, you don't even have to go to the front of this. You can just ellipse around to the front. And there you have it. We have beaten Hell on Earth. Not 100%, but we beat it. And that's my tutorial on how to do it. Oh, and by the way, things I didn't mention, you can just skip like half the Arachnotrons in this level. You skip the one in the subway. You skip the one in that room. Yeah,